It's been a year since I last was in this church. It's been a year since I might have seen a lot of you. And in this past year, a lot has happened. And we've been very successful. And We Are Change has been very successful. And I find it absolutely fascinating that there's people in this world that weren't directly personally affected, like myself and 3,000 other families, but that will stand up, do the right thing, speak the truth to people anywhere, any day. And I thank you, everyone. I thank you so much for doing the right thing. You're helping us out tremendously. The family members need to know that their loved ones did not die in vain. And I really feel that. And, I was with Luke before. This morning he told you that we were at the ceremony. And that's always pretty touching. The roller coaster of emotions that takes place is absolutely unbelievable. The faces that you see, the expressions, they speak 1,000 words. And just looking around and trying to understand why my uncle was taken, was murdered, why 3,000 others were taken, were murdered, and for what? And for what? And these people are next to us, and I just can't believe that here we are, and every September 11th for the rest of my life, I'm going to be in that same place, listening to those same names, and trying to figure out just why this happened the way it did. And I'm going to tell you something. I felt a lot better than I have in past September 11s. And one of the biggest reasons is because of everybody in this room. The support and the fact that everyone here cares enough to travel 10 miles, 100 miles, 1,000 miles to stand up for my family. I am humbled, and I thank you tremendously from the bottom of my heart, and I really want to speak for so many other family members that are just as confused and haven't spoken out. And I'll tell you a little bit about what happened. It was a little different from Luke's story because Luke and Sabrina and Erica went down to the pit, and I went down there myself separately. And it was just a draining feeling to be down there, to walk. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. Family members are treated horrifically, okay? We can't even go to the pit anymore to have the ceremony. We're outside, we're at a park. I guess that park is now going to be the official, family member park. Then they herd us like cattle through this maze just to get to the place where our loved ones died. And walking down the ramp and just seeing the solemn looks on everyone's face, it just brought so much back. It really brought back memories of my uncle. It brought back memories of past September 11th when there wasn't real closure. There was just pomp and circumstance. But now, seeing everyone here coming together for a tremendous cause, for the heroes that went in to try to rescue my uncle and then to recover his body, is amazing. And I think about this because what we're doing right now and what we're doing for the first responders, that's altruistic. We're doing something for people that are in need, and it's selfless. And if you think about what we're doing now, that's exactly what those heroes did on 9/11, 01, and all the days and months after. They went in to try to help people that needed it. And they need our help now. And the people in this room are helping them out tremendously. And I just want to say that I'm going to be behind anything and everything the first responders do from now on. I don't want to have to hear about these deaths because 9/11 is continuing. that atrocity is continuing every day with the sicknesses of our first responders, of our heroes. And I'm never going to stop supporting these guys, these superhumans. And I'm never going to stop supporting the outspoken family members. You know, there's a lot of people that have a tremendous amount of influence on the things I've done in this room. Really, I'm humbled, like I said. There's family members out there too. One of them is Bob McElveen, and he will be around tomorrow if he's not here. And Bob McElveen, just listening to him is a complete inspiration, total inspiration. And I just want to say that in all my life, you don't think of things that are going to happen, big things that are going to happen. But this group, this community that we have right here, this is one of the greatest things that has ever happened in my life. The love and the care that I see from all these, it's amazing. And it really touches deep. And September 11th, 2008, 7 years after we lost people. Only a few days since we lost someone to what happened on 9/11. We have to, this is one thing I want you to leave here with tonight, for the rest of the week, when you go back home. Don't ever stop talking about this. It's less and less of a taboo to talk about 9/11 now. But don't ever stop talking about it, and talk about it with everyone, your colleagues, your friends. Please, do it for all of us. Because in all honesty, we're saving lives in two ways. We're saving our heroes, okay? We're getting them the aid that they need, and we're also saving the world. Because by us informing the world about the false flag terror operation that took my uncle's life, we are empowering people with knowledge. Knowledge is power. Pass that power on, and we're set. And we save lives that way. So that's very important.